Stakeholders have identified lack of leverage on African studies and poor documentation for the young generation to inherit as factors that have created a lot of gaps. The Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, and the Director General of Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization, Oluwabunmi Amao, disclosed this during a symposium with the theme Black and African.
Unfortunately, while attention is focused more on the horizontal racism, that is, white versus black, little attention has been paid to the issues of segregations among black and African people. By this, I mean the issues of xenophobia, tribalism, nepotism, and more recently, clan against clan. It is even more pathetic when lives are taken indiscriminately without any recourse to the essence of life itself. You can have different shades of white, snow white, crystal white. You can have different shades of other colors. You can never have any shade of black. And that is the peak of all spectrum colors. Peak. And from black, you get other colors. It is from that black color that you extract other colors. And that is what is actually related to who we are. We are black people, fundamentally, before we're Nigerians. So today, let us give every black man a resounding round of applause.
Resurgent racism and challenges of development in the 21st century. Afrophobia and the dynamics of race relations, held at the Ife Grand Resort, Osun State. They have the opinion that racism and racial injustice can only be won with deliberate efforts at redirecting focus towards building synergy. For this academia, Prof. Felix Omidire and former Oyo State Commissioner of Information and Culture, Taiwo Otegbeye, called on the younger generation to combine aesthetics with ethics, especially when abroad, to correct the impression on the blacks especially.
The only difference between the African identity and the other identities that we are trying to copy from the capitalist world is that identity for the African is a mixture of ethics and aesthetics. I'm glad that all of you here are aesthetics people. The problem we have is when we refuse to blend the two. If you don't have your ethics, your mother will be ethics, and whatever ethos that your culture teaches you from your mother's womb, you will miss it no matter how brilliant you can be.
Language should not be the problem of Africa. The color of our skin is supposed to be our lingua franca. That where you see a black man, you know that this is my brother. Even if you don't understand this language, find a way of communicating with him. The color of our skin should be our lingua franca. I'm really bothered about Africans killing Africans. Yorubas killing Yorubas. There is no unity amongst us. We are asking for Yoruba nation. I've discovered that there is so much discrimination among us, even than other ethnic groups in Nigeria.
The team of young panelists who deliberated on creating identity for the Nigerian youths said this should be done within the African values and beliefs. The forum is to promote public interest in understanding and appreciation of African art and culture.
what we are learning, who is going back to hone in on our culture and to teach the next generation, this is who you are, and who is funding it. Sorry, I came here with a lot of questions because my work permits me to try to answer some of those in the creative field, because it's too hard to hone in on what the Nigerian is. We're all encompassing in all things. There is no way they're going to throw a Nigerian outside of Nigeria and they will not rise to the top. So we have to know who we are and our strength.
That identity as Nigerians. Yes, back home we can say we are about 500 dialects or even more, depending on how you count. But I think what is important is the fact that it is not a coincidence that 1 out of every 5 Africans is a Nigerian.
Every African is born with that. So it was easy when they came in and told us, okay, this is God, this is and all that. So that is the African tradition. And all these things are not bad. We know what they are, we know of the benefits. We know of, we're talking about our herbs. When you're feeling cold, you have catarrh and cough, and you can't get cough medicine. Just go into your kitchen, pick up one pepper soup spice. You chew it, and you're talking, before you know your cough has dried up. These are beautiful things that we have in our culture.
A lot of people probably might not get my message. The truth be told, there is no shade of black at all. Black is black. And please say after me, black is beautiful. Say after me, black is beautiful. Black is beautiful.